Good morning.
Morning.
And welcome to this week's episode of the Opposites channel, where we are travelling around France in our beautiful Etrusco campervan called Heather, with our little cat Milo, who's currently underneath the table, isn't he? Jill, why have you got your raincoat on?
Because il pleut.
Il pleut.
Un peu.
Il pleut un peu, yeah. So this week we've just left Annecy, so if you want to see us in Annecy, which was beautiful, have a look at last week's vlog. But we must be on about vlog 5 or 6 by now, I've lost count. But if you want to see us travel all the way down France, just into Spain, then through the Pyrenees, back into France and across to Annecy, watch our previous episodes. Right now, we've come to something very interesting, haven't we, Jill?
Well, hopefully it's going to be
Hopefully, in the rain, let's go and find out what we can see. Because it's raining, I can't use our posh microphone, so the sound won't be quite as good today. We're using the in-camera mics, so we have to hold the camera a little bit closer, don't we, Jill? Sound check?
We do.
Sound check? Yes, we do. So apologise now if you can't hear us as well as normal, but we've come somewhere where it's really all about looking, haven't we, Jill? So we'll probably talk less and show you more. Well, this is giving it away if anybody knows what it means, but we've come to Les Gorges du Fier. Since 1869, welcome to the Gorges du Fier. A 4-minute walk, yeah, starts here. Oh, I can hear running water, Jill, and straight away,
Ooh.
down there.
Oh, that's a long way down.
Goodness gracious me.
Oh, wow. That's a hint of things to come.
I shall need to keep wiping the rain off, Jill.
Never mind. I missed that.
There. Say that again, people won't hear you unless the camera's close.
I said you're used to doing that. We're from England.
That's true, yes. Now, how much did it cost to get in, Jill?
€6.
€6 each. So it's just, I think it's a 300-metre walk along this boardwalk through a gorge. So, yeah, we'll shut up now and just show you. Deep as over 27 metres in 1960, look, and the 30th September. Wow.
And as recently as 2002 at about 19 and a half.
Wow. Yeah, amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. It's so cold now, Jill, the camera lens is starting to steam up a little bit.
Wow.
So I'm afraid, viewers, the picture's going to get even worse. Worse than the sound probably, but we'll keep going. Jill, good morning. On this beautiful day, sort of a bit grey, but lovely. If I ask you where you've brought me, you've got a cheek board in front of you. Where have you brought me?
Chateau-Chalon.
Chateau-Chalon, but it's not a chateau, is it? It's an old village, a medieval village. It's described here as soon as we start talking, lorries start going by. It's described here as a cité de caractère du Bourgogne, France, Comté. We're in the sort of Jura region of France, and this is supposed to be a very, very beautiful medieval village, really. Why they call it a city, I don't know. It's a village. But we're going to have a little look around before we move on. We're only going to spend tops an hour here, I'd have thought, if that. So we're going to have a little look around and see how pretty it is. So what's the population, Jill? You did look that up, didn't you?
I did look it up.
So you do have a fun fact for us.
Yes, I did look it up, and I think it was 2020.
In 2020.
It had a population of 140 people.
140, so it's a very quiet, sleepy
It's slowly
little place.
falling.
Oh, slowly falling, is
Yeah.
it? People are moving out. That's sad. Although it's so beautiful, it's hard to believe that people, some people won't move in, isn't it? It'd be horrible if it all just became Airbnbs or something. Ooh, what a beautiful old building. Oh, that is a very gorgeous view. The little terraced gardens. Let's have a little look up here. Oh, fantastic. Look at that. Isn't that just idyllic? Chocolate box. That would make a fantastic jigsaw, Jill. I bet there are jigsaws to this place.
Yeah.
There's bound to be Chateau-Chalon jigsaws. Isn't that gorgeous?
Really see the cliff face here.
Oh yeah, there's the cliff face. Yeah. So those buildings there are perched right on the top of the cliff. And we were camped down in the valley below somewhere, weren't
Somewhere
we?
down there,
Somewhere down there.
Not far away.
Yeah, we couldn't quite see it from the van, could we? But we knew it was here. That's why we
You
stayed.
did,
That's
I
why we
didn't.
parked. Yeah, I did. Cause
I didn't know where we were going.
Yeah, you didn't know. Look at the Valerian, isn't that beautiful? Shame that's not open, Jill.
Yes.
It's a bit wet. If it was open, you get a wet bum sitting on those seats.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the church. You might get a view over the cliffs because the cliffs, I think, are just the other side of the church, aren't they? That's Le Café des Seize Quartiers. It's shut. But on a nice sunny weekend, it's open.
Well, we are early as well.
Yeah, shall we have a look down here first? And,
It's only 5:30 in the morning, isn't it?
it is.
Lots of places don't take till later. do they?
People, well, no, they start sitting out as soon as the sun rises, I think, having coffees at the cafe open.
It's all private, isn't it?
Might be. Maybe just a little public road here. This little, what's that little bell on the top?
The chapel, isn't it?
Little chapel. I'm not quite sure what that means, but it does look like a little chapel, doesn't it? Well, I'm just going to have a look over that wall. I'm not suggesting we walk all the way down, but there's definitely a path there, isn't there? Vigne Conservatoire, 50 metres, collection of ancient Jurassic, what's a cépage? I'll have to look it up,
I don't know.
put it on bottom of the screen now, exactly what that means. So these are the ruins of some parts of the old abbey, aren't they, which date
Yes.
back to
9th century.
9th century abbey. That's an old abbey. Yeah. And just down here, it looks like we're going to get another spectacular view. Oh gosh, yes. That's a pretty nice view, isn't it? A very, very wide view. All the way round. Well, I never. That is fantastic, isn't it? Mind your head. Don't headbutt this camera, Jill, you might break it. Wow. And there is everything you can see from here. More beautiful roses, Jill. Look at that. I don't think he's going to deadhead it, but you need a ladder to go to the top of those to deadhead them, don't you? And another little religious building of some sort. It's got a cross on it. And no doubt, if we look over here, some views in a different direction. Let's have a little peek.
Vineyards this time.
Oh, loads of vineyards. Look at those vineyards. And the local wine is Van Jaune, which is yellow wine, which is their sort of Jura speciality wine. Yeah. Vineyards all the way around here.
As far as you can see. So
Gorgeous,
not
isn't
that
it?
way, but this way.
Yeah. That was a gorgeous little village. One of the best things about it, Jill, is that they've also got some recycling bins here. So I shall pop back before we leave. There's jet fighters flying overhead all the time, aren't there, as well?
We can't
It's about
see
the third. No, the cloud's too low. That's about the fourth jet fighter we've heard. Yes, I shall pop back with our recycling before we depart. It's so close. But I would recommend all our viewers, if you're in this area of Jura, it's well worth a little look round Chateau-Chalon.
Yeah.
We were here just before all the cafes opened, because I think they're just opening now, aren't they? It's 10 o'clock, I think. Because we were parked so close, we were here about 9, I guess. I'm guessing. And yeah, just as we're walking away, the cafes are probably opening. But we'll next see you at our next stop, which is only about half an hour away. So see you soon, guys.
See you soon.
Bye. Hello everybody, we've left Chateau-Chalon in the Jura Mountains, that beautiful little place up in the Jura Mountains. We're now right on the edge of the Jura Mountains, Jill, but I can't see any mountains. Where are we?
We're at a place called Besancon.
Besancon, a little town called Besancon. So we're going to look around here today, and we're staying at a little campsite on the edge of Besancon, which is a tram ride in. So I'll show you a little shot of our tram ride in now, just one little shot, and we'll take you on our tram line back to the campsite later. But right now, we are at an astronomical clock, a monument historique. It's not very well publicised because it doesn't even say anything about a clock on the outside. You have to go inside to see that. So we're going to go in and see if we can see it. Hopefully I can film it. So fingers crossed. Shall we go in and see what we can see, Jill?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So So here's the clock, currently being restored, so it's not ticking. It has one very large pendulum there, which operates all these dials, and I assume those other people move around at certain times as well, don't they? Trying to count the dials, there's loads of dials. 20,
It's 30,000 mechanical parts.
30,000 mechanical parts.
And 122 interrelated indications, such as hours, date, seasons, length of day.
How many indications? 122.
Yeah.
Gosh. Look at that lovely big dial. That looks like the planets. And in the centre at the bottom, Jill. Look, that's phases of the moon. The sun's come out, Jill.
Yay! Haven't seen it for a day or two.
No, we haven't. Little glimpses this morning, but this is the first. It's not quite so pleasant, isn't it? So that was the cathedral, and that beautiful clock with 30,000 parts. It just about worked about everything you could think of. More like a mechanical computer than a clock, wasn't it? So now we're going to go to the Citadel, which is a building that sort of blocks off the sort of island where the city sits on a loop of the river, which I think is just up here. Oh, sadly, it's uphill, Jill.
Yeah.
Never mind, I didn't realise it was uphill. La Citadel. We're getting warm, Jill. Is it because we're climbing a hill or because it's gone warm and sunny?
It's probably a bit of both.
Bit of both, yeah.
But we're definitely climbing a hill.
We're definitely climbing a hill. If you have a look around, we can look down onto Besancon over there. So there's a big, the river pinches where we are now. And then it does a big loop around the old city. So this sort of protected the old city, this Citadel did, on this, obviously on this rocky promontory that's stuck up. Yeah, it was a very good place to build fortifications. And there's 3 museums here. There's one I want to visit about the Resistance, not so interested in the others, but I think one ticket buys you access to everything, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's only €13.50.
Yep.
50 cents, which for the whole of this site was said if you'd look at all of it, you could spend half a day here. It's not very often I don't film anything in a museum, Jill, is it? That was all about the resistance in the Second World War, and there's nothing very joyous to film in there, was there really?
No, it was extremely well set up.
It was a brilliant museum.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't film anything.
Everything was in a choice of languages.
We had lots of English presentations and
it was
videos
good.
where there was lots
So
of English words. There was always English words next to the French, weren't there?
Yeah.
It was an absolutely brilliant museum, but you'll just have to come here and see it yourself. So I'm not videoed it at all. But right now we're going to go see if we can get some lunch. Is that little restaurant open yet? Well, let's have a little look. I think they're having snacks. Oh, is that somewhere you can get a snack over there, Jill, to the left? That restaurant looks like closed, doesn't it? The brasserie.
Yeah.
But perhaps we can get something to eat over here.
Well, we'll see how.
Let's see.
Or we could go down into the
We can
town.
go down to
can't
the
we?
town, yeah.
probably the best option, really.
If we'll have a look here first, but even this looks closed, doesn't it? It doesn't look very open.
No.
Well, something I can film, Jill, there are some fish here. There's a little aquarium. There's also other animals, aren't there? But we're not going to go and hunt them all. Oh, look at these. Yeah, goldfish and koi carp.
Koi carp and things.
And leather carp. Hello, you. Hello. Norma, we want to Norma, by the way, to those who don't know, is our viewer from Basingstoke, isn't she, Jill?
Yes.
There she is, just over there. Norma, I know you've not written about this, or you have in the past, about us not filming us eating, but we've just had a lunch, haven't we, Jill?
We have.
And it was a local-ish recipe. It was basically a pizza, but with creme fraiche, onion and smoked ham on it, wasn't it?
It was.
And it was absolutely delicious. So when we get back...
Very thin base.
Very, very thin base. I'm recording this now to remind us when we get home in a few weeks
Yeah.
to replicate it, because it was so different from a normal pizza, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it was really delicious. So we're going to replicate that at home. And Norma, we might share that with you perhaps. Who knows? Yeah. So now we're walking around to a park. Then we're going to pick up a tram back to the campsite. So we're walking, obviously we're following the river, as you can see. And it's supposed to be a very pretty park this way, recommended by the guy at the campsite, basically, Jill. Mm. We get a view of the Citadel up on that. I didn't realise how steep the cliffs were, so that was a really good defence for this sort of island, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we go through those buildings there, I think all these are more defences that were built in the 16th century, 17th century.
Various bastions and passed on
that's
by,
right.
by the river, isn't there?
That's right. There's various bastions around the edge of the inverted commas island, all of which were part of the defences of this city. Yeah. Ooh. We've suddenly, behind that wall, lost the noise of the city, haven't we?
Yep.
And you can see one bastion to our right and another bastion to our left. Let's see if we just walk this way.
We'll walk that way, see if we
and then we'll do a little loop back, and then catch a tram.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love trams.
Yeah.
Made, you know, the trams are made by a company we used to work for as well, aren't they? Made by Alstom. We used to work for Alstom. Yeah, so we used to work for the company that made these trams. There's you can see the Citadel up on there. You see it just over there, right in the distance. Lovely trees. This is Bastion de la Ville, town bastion. Well, I think just up on this little bridge, Jill, is probably the best view of the bastion. Sorry, the Citadel.
Citadel and bastions.
And some more bastions along these defences. So we'll try and curl back to our left through, if we can get that way. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that beautiful view. That is gorgeous. It's quite exciting, Jim. We like little trams and trains, don't we?
We do.
If you want to see us go up a mountain on a little train, you need to go back about 2 or 3 episodes. We went up the Puy de Dôme, but right now we're just going back to a campsite. Ooh.